iron jack, 2008 Cadillac STS 3.6 liter V6 engine. I'm getting the crank position sensor done. Here I already got the crank sensor removed, and you can see the old one compared to the new one. A lot of carbon buildup, and this is the new one right here. You know, there's a magnet in the front right there, so that build up some time, block the passage of the magnet. Now to get this sensor off, number one, you have to raise the vehicle, either like the way I drove on the Rams like that, or you can use that heavy duty jack, or if you're in a shop, put on the lift, which make it easier. Now I'm gonna show you where that sensor located at, which is on the passenger side, right below the exhaust manifold. It's a shell covering the sensor, or aluminum shell. You gotta use a screwdriver, pry the shell off, and to get to the sensor. Let me show you what that shell is and the sensor. Here we go, underneath the car. All right. Now, if you get to this section, it's not in this area. You want to move backward close to the transmission. There it is. So close to the transmission. Let me put my light somewhere so it'll be easier for both of us to see. Well, again, there you go. I wish you can stay right there, but it don't look like it. Come on, buddy. Alright, so I got only two hands. I want to leave the light down here next to my head. If it stays still, will be perfect right there. You can already see the shell up there because you're seeing the exhaust manifold right now. Come on, light. There it is. So you can either put your hand on the other side. See my hand right here? Put it from the front, and this is the shell right here. I said pry the shell off where it's go right into that bolt where my finger is. That bolt right there. So pry the shell off, and the sensor is bolted right in this area where my finger is, right there. My finger, this finger, the shell, the sensor is bolted right there. This is the wire harness to the sensor. So you plug that wire harness after you put the sensor in. Let me get that new sensor, please. Yes, sir. Right then, yeah. I want to just put it in so I can show it to them exactly where it came from. Come on, light. Come on, buddy. Again. There you go. That should be good enough. Now my sensor, it comes with a new bolt, by the way. The sensor comes with a new bolt. See that? And that sensor go right in there. But I'm using my left hand right now, which my left hand cannot work. So I have to pull probably the camera down to get my right hand in there. But that's the hole for the bolt where that bolt is. And the sensor go deep in there, down there. It's already engaged in place. So we see that. Yes. Then that's the harness right here to the sensor, and that's the sensor already in place. I just gotta come and catch the sensor bolt after I put it correctly. All right, I drop it, and you don't want to be doing all of that. But again, let me go back one more time. Again, I'm using my left hand, which is making it harder. But if the camera is not on my hand, there you go. After I was in there. But you see what I'm talking about? The sensor go right there, and the bolt right in that hole. Everything's in place right now. See the sensor? So it's on the passenger side where the transmission, which is the transmission right here, and the engine connected right below the exhaust manifold. You have to pry the shell off to see the sensor. You'll see the wire harness probably before you see the sensor. But at the same time, the knock sensor is right there. And you don't want to fool with the knock sensor. Where did I see it at? Okay, it's on the top part. On this part. That's a knock sensor right there. That bolt holding it in place, the wire harness going to it. You don't want to mess with that one unless you're changing the knock sensor. But the crank position sensor is right there, and both cam sensors on the top. Iron jack. IONJAK.